Pete, 73-7, it was never hugely about the result. I think those first few minutes we definitely dug in, and despite the result there are still some positives to take.
Yeah, no, it was never about the result. You're playing against, barring Owen Farrell and Brad Barrett, the team that won the double. So coming here was always a huge challenge. And to coin a Conor McGregor phrase, you win or you learn. And today was about learning. For a very young squad against a very polished outfit, even though they're in pre-season, they looked, for the Premiership teams that they've got to face the next few weeks, they look ready to go, don't they? They look very, very sharp. So huge learning for us. Like we played Saracens 2 years ago, and similar. We spent most of the evening defending that evening, I remember, and scored one try from a quick tap. This evening we got a try from a turnover. But very hard. Their line speed in the second half, when they brought their subs on, almost increased, and the physicality they brought was something we can aspire to take from it. So, but I think a huge privilege and honour. Look at the setting for the game, to play against such an esteemed team. Is great for everyone involved in London Scottish. And yes, the scoreboard started to tick up there toward the end. But look, we've got a fit squad, quite a tired squad, but we've got a fit squad, and that was really key for us with the small numbers we got, that we can be hopefully at full strength next week for Nottingham and the challenge of the Championship ahead.
You've played at the top level. You said at the end there, a lot of these players will never play against a better team. Huge positive, particularly the scrum, I thought went really well.
Well, we had a couple of late call-ups. I'm looking at Ewan McQuillan in the background here, and he dropped down on Wednesday, and he did a great job holding up, what is a very, very physical scrum. But Phil Kringle to start with, and Grant and Dave Cherry did a really good job. So there's some really positive aspects. Line out was very, very tough for us this evening. With Toji and Cruz in there in the line out, causing havoc, and then they bring on Jim Hamilton and Alistair Hargreaves. So, a tough night of learning in that respect. But the scrum went really well. Some of our defence, albeit with the scoreboard, some of our defence was really good. And, likes of Skulkberger running hard, and he was getting put back on his backside a couple of times, which was really pleasing to see, because, across the league, Doncaster, London Irish, whoever it might be, no one's going to be as good as what we face tonight. And like I say, a huge privilege for us as a team to play against it. So really pleased with certain aspects, but we've still got obviously work to do. We're in pre-season. A busy morning tomorrow, going through the files and seeing what we can take from it.
Yep, we go from these lovely surroundings to Nottingham next Sunday, start of the Championship. As you said again, despite the defeat, the season doesn't start here, it starts next Sunday, and that'll be a huge test.
Yeah, it will be. We saw them down at London Irish last week, and they've got always traditionally Nottingham with a big physical 1-8 and some backs with some real talent. So a real big test. We played them twice last year and lost pretty much narrowly on both occasions, and it will be a big test. Good to go away from home first day of the season. Big challenge for us, and for every team in professional rugby, you've had the longest pre-season ever. You just want to get into games, and Blackheath into tonight, but really everything toward Nottingham next Sunday. We're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, Nottingham's upon us. We've had 11 weeks. How would you kind of assess the whole pre-season period?
It's been one of growth. A lot has happened in the time. It seems 11 weeks. My word, it seems like a year. But the changing of our facilities has made a massive difference to us in a positive way. Moving to the Lensbury club, coming together with the SRU, and that link, bringing John Dale on board, has added an awful lot for the coaching staff. Bringing Sean Lenine and Eddie Pollock, these guys down. With a very young squad. We spoke before about this. We are a very, very young squad. And it's all about a learning curve and learning quickly to be competitive and to win games. But it's been great, and I can't wait for the season ahead. We've got a 6-week block of very, very tough games coming up in the league. Starting with Nottingham, onto London, Welsh, Rotherham, and the fixtures just keep coming from next week. So I'm really looking forward personally to getting involved in week-to-week rugby.